It's about 1:50 and I have 8.3 miles left to where Fresh Grounds is going to be. That's my goal because I don't really want to be alone. Now, if I get too tired and I see some other campers somewhere, I might stop. But honestly, it's not the same when you don't have somebody with you. So, and I like those people there. Fresh Grounds and Typical. It would be nice to be there with them. So that's my desire to attempt. River Crossin. When you're alone, you do weird things. I was like, okay, well, I'm all by myself. Let's see how much I can accomplish in 1 hour. So I set a timer for myself. And I even stopped and talked to a few AT through hikers from 2021, just like quick. And I did 3.1 miles in an hour. Boom! That's pretty awesome. Ah! So I should have about 5.2 miles left to Fresh Grounds then. Another mile marker is that I'm at 39.7 miles, which means in 2.5 days I've hiked more than half of the Foothills trail. And I still have a little bit to go, right? That's pretty awesome. No, that's weird. I feel betrayed. Betrayed by those that say the trail gets easier. I mean, haven't I learned yet? The whole time on the AT, people were fear-mongering, and here they're like, oh, the trail gets so much easier after Table Rock. I'm like, okay, that's the opposite of fear-mongering. That's just not telling the truth. See that? That is a balloon. I found it off trail, like in the hill. And I was at first like, what is that? And then it's like, oh, a balloon. So I went up to get it just for leave no trace purposes. I wish it was more inflated. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you let go of a balloon, you know, it flies all beautiful into the sky. But whatever goes up must come down, and then it goes in this forest. And then maybe an animal will get wrapped in the string and unnecessarily suffer and or die. So I hope this will stay on there. And I hope I'll get to go to camp. Update! Just crossed the South Carolina, North Carolina state line. Didn't take a video, but I'll post a picture right here. And I am about probably 1.1 miles away from Fresh Grounds and everybody. So I don't know how the whole camping's gonna be, because first night they said they had like 30 people. So, and I know there's the two girls behind me, they're still wanting to come to Fresh Grounds too, so. Wow, such a popular man. That's all I gotta say. So because I'm not really part of the Remdino group, I don't really know exactly where this trail magic is, but I think I'm about 2.5 miles off. So I'm just gonna keep hiking. It'll end up being 20 some miles, but I took a blue blaze thinking they might be somewhere, but it's like 0.7. I can't imagine he would get off trail 0.7. So I went halfway and then turned around. So hope that wasn't the place where they were. And if that's it, then, well, no trail magic for me and I'm fine with that.
How can you remember? So listen,
Good morning, it's 7:26 and I'm here at my campsite with other camps, and that's where Fresh Grounds is. Last night was quite crazy. I hiked about 21 some miles because Fresh Grounds was at a different spot than I thought it was. When I got to the spot that I thought, I had 2.6 more miles left to the next spot that I thought they were. And when I got to the parking lot, there was nobody and it got dark. And I've never experienced anything so dark. Like the woods can get so dark. I mean, it's not like that in Florida, of course. Couldn't see barely anything, but then I Instagram messaged. I had some connection at this parking lot for some reason, and I Instagram messaged Typical and Fresh Grounds, like, where are you? I'm at 47.1, and I thought I had passed them, and then thank goodness Typical had connection, and he said he was at 47.9. So I made it. There were some other campers. There was a fire. And then Fresh Grounds, actually, he usually sleeps like in a Walmart parking lot or something like that, especially when he doesn't have like internet connection. But for some reason, he came back, and then there were 2 other lady hikers that came late on, and he was just like, I have everything packed away, I'm sorry. And we're like, that's fine. And then he's like, no, let me just warm up the chicken noodle soup. And he warmed it up, got us some bread, some Gatorade. So it was really nice. It was a hard day. I cursed this trail a few times. It was good. So now I'm gonna go to Fresh Grounds and maybe I'll take some videos.
My trip last night,
I that thing ain't pumping up all the time.
I didn't do it. I've been cooking.
Comfort.
It didn't
Nah,
get
did
close.
not.
Your bag, Comfort. Comfort. That's your bag.
Did you want to come?
You already gave me an interview.
Oh,
I did.
I got one member back. Peepaw is back. He'll hike the next 28 miles to the end of this here trail. Okay, so we hiking. I know I kind of touched on the story from yesterday a little bit, but one of the things I wanted to point out is Fresh Grounds came all the way back to cook some food for me and 2 other hikers who came in late. I mean, he didn't have to do that, and everything was already packed away. And he gave us some hot soup, some bread. And I just want to say he's such a good guy. Like, he pretty much like warmed us up and kind of like, you know, lifted our morale. So if you ever want to donate to anybody, Fresh Grounds would be the one. Guess there is another North Carolina, South Carolina line. And that's it. I think we're in South Carolina now again. It's not really that great. And right here we have the Lemon Squeeze Rocks. The Foothills Trail definitely wants to be the AT. Or maybe the AT wants to be the Foothills Trail, I don't know. Yeah, actually, that's a good question. We should look it up. Are you squeezing? You are squeezing. All right, the end of day 4. We hiked about 11.9 miles, but we did it in like less than 5 hours, pretty good. And so we're going back to the parking lot because we had some amazing trail magic from another couple that was kind of helping Fresh Grounds because he didn't originally plan to stay the whole week. So, but we're thinking and hoping Fresh Grounds coming back. Is Fresh Grounds there yet?
Not yet.
Oh.
But the little bear and mama bear showed up.
Oh.
That's good.
At Fresh Grounds place?
At the last place.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's good.
Well, long time no see.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was one thing. Little bear and mama bear. Little bear was gonna get off trail today. That's the mom-daughter team that you saw in my other video. And it's little bear's birthday, so they weren't gonna finish the hike. They were just gonna get off trail. So Fresh Grounds was waiting for them because he had a little cake for little bear. So that was awesome. Anyway, that's it. Tomorrow we have about 16.7 probably day or something like that. Yeah. And that'll be our final day, having done the Foothills Trail. Me personally, I'll have it done in 5 days.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, your original
It's
plan
definitely,
was 7.
yeah,
So
6.5 to 7
really good.
days. Boom.
Yeah.
Parking lot has a toilet. There's some trail magic over there. Has to be appropriate. This is Fresh Grounds, just, you know, working his magic. If you can see the glitter, it's all ice. Chris is getting ready right there. Good morning, it's 7:17. We are just hiking 0.3 back to the parking lot, hoping Fresh Grounds has breakfast. And then after that, it's a 16.4 mile to the finish line. So it's pretty cold, 30 degrees or something like that. Sleep was pretty good. We both were using our reactor liner, which is such a great thing to have. It really keeps you so much warmer. My right knee has been hurting, kind of like when I did the AT. Probably because of that 21-mile day. I was pretty much running that day, so it's just a note to self. Future through hikes, do not destroy your body right away. Seems to be a theme for me. Okay, let's hope there's some breakfast.
Oh yeah?
Hey, Fresh Grounds,
Yes.
how can people donate to you?
How can they donate to me?
Yeah.
If you go to the Fresh Ground Leapfrog Cafe on Instagram or Facebook, the links to donate on PayPal, Venmo are there.
Okay.
And my address we have a P.O. box that you can send it to.
Okay.
And that's the easiest way, but because I can't remember it right now.
No worries, thanks. Well, I'm alone again. Just as we got to sit down at Fresh Grounds, Chris started getting very nauseous, started to sweat really badly. So I'm having a feeling he's getting some sort of cold or something. And now I am by myself, gonna hike those 16.4 miles by myself. Gonna try to be careful for that knee. But yeah, once I get connection, I need to arrange for Top Hat to pick me up. So I haven't gotten much connection. This trail is there's not a lot of connection here. So anyway, let's have this beautiful day get started. River Crossin. I have about 7.3 miles left of this trail, and another through hike will have been completed, hopefully. You know, sometimes one shouldn't celebrate before accomplishing something, and I'm not celebrating, I'm just doing a video. It was an interesting hike, I'm sure, as you think as well. Wow, I mean, this trail took a lot of people, claimed a lot of people, right? Not only in my group, Ramdino's group, there were people getting sick, having to stop early. Right now, there's still a group of four or five people. They're at mile marker 25. Yesterday on the 4th day, mile marker 25. I mean, this is not an easy trail, but it's a lovely trail. I would definitely do this trail again, and I'm excited to do it again. So yeah, it's December 31st, the end of a year. 2 through hikes, Tahoe Rim Trail and the Foothills Trail. And next year, we shall see. Should be a wonderful, wonderful year, 2024. It is 11:43 a.m. and I officially have hiked 10 miles before 12. I started, I think, at around 7:50, 7:53. I don't recall, something like that. So 10 miles in 4 hours, pretty good. That means I have about 6.2 miles left. It's like 1:45 and a half, less than a mile left, 0.7 to be exact. That's strange. I feel like that means I did like 6.4 miles in 2 hours. It doesn't feel like I was really rushing. Something's wrong with my calculations probably. Anyway, it was a wonderful trip. I'll take a video when I get to the end. Thank you so much for watching. If you're one of my patrons, thank you so much. I couldn't do this stuff without you. And stay tuned for some big news for next year. All right, I see the parking lot. Woohoo! Woohoo! Made it! Boom! Boom! 76.2 miles.